sucks. They have to listen to guys who know nothing about basketball, talk about basketball.
Something that went down earlier this week. So yesterday, you were trending on the internet for a controversial take you had on Karl Anthony Towns on Monday's show. So as a reminder for everybody who may not have seen it, here's what Gil said.
Listen, can you just put Cat up there so we can just be educated
after all
on Cat himself? It's him. It's his physical makeup. Long legs, short torso, big ass feet. There's nothing he can do. He's built like a whole fucking bitch. He's built like a female.
Fuck that.
Am I saying something wrong? Look, he's built like a girl. He has girl hips. He's like a full WNBA player.
Nothing wrong with it. As a reminder, the views expressed on this show are not those of Underdog or any of our other employers or advertisers. Are solely those of Gilbert Arenas. Gil, can you clarify what you meant about Karl Anthony Towns?
What you gotta say about that?
After all that.
Come on.
I mean, it seems pretty clear.
Clarified. It is clarified.
We was talking about, him not being able to play defense. They was frustrated with him. And I'm saying, well, if you think about his makeup as a basketball player, it's actually the opposite of how a basketball male should be, right? Where, you got him, small torso, long legs, right?
But the big feet part, what girl got
big feet, right? That's just adds to it, right? He got Mary J. Blige, hips to the knees, right? So they cave in. That becomes from injuries, right? So what I'm saying is, it's correct. You probably didn't like the way I said it.
Hold on. Mary J. Blige.
Did he say Mary J?
Mary J. got the
hip
to the knee.
This ratio to here. Yeah.
Mercy. Keep going.
No, I'm just saying. So like when I was saying WNBA, like if you know the history of women basketball, they have ACL tears because their hip to knee ratio, right? It's wide and boom. So that's why they have ACL tears. Right? And, when you look at the makeup, if anybody has, and you look up a model, when you're looking for the ideal model, woman model, it would be exactly what I said. Small torso, long legs. Unfortunately, I spotted it. And that's why I said, well, physically, maybe he just can't keep up because of the structure of his body. He's a good player, but just, give him, relax on the defense. He just can't move the way he would like to move.
So you were saying that in support of Cat?
I was supporting him.
Based on his structural integrity?
Yes.
Okay.
You see how that works? Like, they relax. It ain't him. It's not like he's not giving no effort. It's just, structurally he's not built the way. You got 45 feet, man. You ain't moving left or right like that or front to back, And then we're the,
Run back
and it's a, it was. And then he's gained weight a little bit, so.
I'm gonna go home if you stop. If you keep.
No, I'm just saying. But this
I'm gonna get up and leave.
I'm just saying. It's not like I just threw this shit out there. I literally was watching.
The fact that you say they got
45 feet.
Man,
that motherfucker like
don't they look,
man?
Yeah, because his legs. His legs is little. That's why, like, the shoes really look big on him.
Oh no, they are big.
Right? Like, if you look at anybody who else has 20s, it only looks big on him because his legs is little, right? And then, he's a little older, so he got the heavy top. So he's top heavy.
You got a muffin top?
Yeah, you got the muffin top, right? Little wisdom tooth thing going on. So this is just a lot of things going on with him. Little wisdom tooth, you know what I mean?
A little wisdom tooth.
So
hit him with 3.
So I'm saying,
the Mary J. Blige.
No.
Hip to knee.
Let me stop egging this boy on, man.
They gonna run so many videos.
But
Mary J.
Blige.
So I'm just saying.
The motherfucking two-step with the hip to knee.
Listen, so you don't need to really kill him. So don't kill him now, because it's the structure.
Yeah, you are.
Oh shit, that's what it's called. The hip to knee. That's the 1990s.
Mary J.
I'm going.
I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to be all fucked up and like, am I off here? And then I typed in, is Carl Anthony appropriate? Is he appropriate
Stop.
to a man or a woman? It said, he's 7 foot tall with very long legs and a narrow frame compared to other bigs like Embiid or
You
Shaq.
with the ChatGPT?
Yeah. He does have a high waistline, which makes his torso appear small on the court. That mixed with his upright vertical posture gives him a
Can somebody come take his mic off,
Yeah,
man?
please.
So
ChatGPT.
listen, that probably what gives off the oddly proportion of model walk energy.
I'm done.
Yo, I don't know why you're bringing
Read it.
it
I
into
just
this.
am I just making it up?
This according to ChatGPT.
I'm trying to tell you.
Secret models. That's what ChatGPT say. Need a catwalk.
And please don't read the,
Hey, and
the
then-
petty
then-
style translation of
Okay,
that.
and then on the WNBA side, it was more of this.
So
As a basketball player, when you're a coordinated basketball player, right? When we get the ball, we pivot on our leg, and this is our free leg, so this is where our power comes from when we're pushing off. For some reason, women's basketball, from even a small age, it's opposite. They stand on their right leg to go like this. He does the same thing. So I was like, oh, you play like a... That's where that comes in. I think we got video of it,
Joanna.
just in case so people can see it. Right, look.
Good, do you think, or you?
Right, look. No, that's normal.
Better.
Here you go, you see that?
The hell he
And
took
it's
off his right foot.
Yeah, that's what I said. that's the WNBA. That's like women's basketball tips.
Yeah.
We had to go.
I know there's more. I don't know if they put it up there.
We had to go all the way to Asia for those video clips.
Right, look at
I
that.
will-
It's just like he traveled. What's so funny is you can call it travel on him every time. Like I even called to see if he was right. Look, just awkward.
I can't wait.
That's why he looks awkward, because he's on the wrong leg.
No town's gonna whoop your ass, right?
Huh?
I would like to see that.
That's
I'm just saying.
Hey, regardless
That's
of
what-
all
I'm just doing the research. Look, it's just awkward.
that boy right there got block work.
They thought Michael Jackson couldn't fight neither.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just going off of research. It's unorthodox. Like I was trying to figure out if he's actually left-handed that just shoots right.
That would make sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That would make sense because he plays like that's why he loves driving left. I was like, shit, maybe he's just actually left-handed that just plays basketball right. But I'm not the only one that noticed that I think we got a. If you need the cleaner version, can you play Winnie, please?
Damn.
Brian? Oh, you don't have it? Oh, okay. I was playing
They fucking
Brian.
up in the back.
We will. Brian Windhorse, I believe.
Windhorse, he actually pointed it out too, that the reason his game is so awkward because
He just
long legs, short torso. But he said 2 players are like that. He said him and Tyrese is both built the same.
Who?
Tyrese Halliburton. I can't see it on him, but I spotted that on Cat quick.
He do play a little
Yo, the chat point out this is likely a mandatory fade between you and
Yeah, for sure.
you have ventured in the beef stew range.
Why is he fading with me?
I'm just telling you what's gonna happen.
Like the Dominican said I couldn't come to Dykeman.
I hope you ready.
You're not allowed to die.
And I don't even know, like, sometimes you gotta be careful on what you say because, you know what I mean? I didn't know where it was coming from. And you throw out Dykeman, and I'm like,
It's a
gotta
Cuban
choose your words
Dominican beef now. It's the Cuban.
you gotta choose your word carefully. That just doesn't, them two words separate makes for a funny argument. It just makes for a
It
funny
does not.
conversation.
Well, y'all, Gil don't go out, y'all, so Gil could never.
Like, I'm like,
go to Dyke.
Dyke, man, that's hilarious. And I'm like,
Dykeman,
why
one
can I
word,
go there?
Dykeman.
It's-
Here's the thing. They try to send the message through me to reach to him.
Oh.
And what was that message? Son?
Whatever message they want to get out, when they see me, they say, hey,
Tell Gil.
What?
Yeah.
Ain't
That
got
happens
just
to
glad
me.
there ain't been no shots or nothing yet. No throwing no tomatoes and nothing
What?
like that. But yeah, they waiting to, hey man,
We have a Dominican
Like,
Cuban.
yo, I had a whole bunch of Spanish
African
people in my
class.
chat. I didn't know what was going on.
No
'Cause,
black.
I guess because, it's all in Spanish, so I was like, I don't know what the fuck to talk about. So I didn't know the Dominicans was
Yo,
African.
please don't make it so that I can't go back to my.
No, what I'm saying is I didn't know the Dominicans. I'm like, what did I do to y'all?
Dominican?
Steve?
Cat is Dominican.
I know he's Dominican, but I didn't say nothing about Dominican. I'm like, well, I thought the people who should be mad is men with short torsos and long legs. That's
Gil, Dominican people take their structural integrity very seriously.
No, cool.
Okay, but I'm saying, it's a point
You
of
should only
contention.
be mad if you are small waist or high waist, long legs.
Yeah, his daddy gonna have a problem with
The
it.
Africans last time I tried to fuck.
His daddy gonna feel some type of way.
Gil, you are not only not good in several cities across America, but also countries, entire continents.
I was trying to give him an out on why his defense was lacking this year, so the rest of the team don't have to be frustrated.
Well, we will see.
Wait, how come I say that y'all mad? But when they call him, what's the name that they give him?
The big bodega?
No.
Oh.
When they see him walk around.
Joanna?
No. Right, they call him what? What was it? Zesty Carl. And that's fine? Wow, that's
his
fine.
voice, his voice.
But that's fine. So that's okay. Y'all can go
It's
ahead.
funny, that's funny.
Everybody done called him Zesty. That's fine.
You can't call a man a big old bitch.
But I said he looked like a model from the back. Something wrong with me. Model with big feet. I got a problem.
No, you said that about George Niang already, so you already said that.
He was baby mama body. That's different. That's two different people. That was different, man. You know what I mean? That's baby mama body.
I just want to know this.
Oh, he definitely got a bad body.
I'm just saying.
I just want to know this.
Definitely got a bad body.
No, I'm just saying when you
Definitely got a bad body.
when you drunk watching the game and you
George
see
Niang,
Oh yeah,
he
for sure.
definitely built like somebody's auntie.
yeah, they call me suspect. I was like, I'm drinking, motherfucker, run across, and I look, oh, who that? Oh shit, this is co-ed.
Oh, big ass, damn.
Gil, you know Gil's Arena is bigger than just yourself. We have to live
Yeah.
here as well.
I didn't say
We
nothing.
actually go. We go out into society.
I
though.
didn't say nothing wrong.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say he was the B
You don't
word.
talk
I'm not
about
saying
my-
like him as a person.
You don't talk about my
is,
team.
is the B, not.
But you said
person.
not a half or a sum of a B word, a whole B word.
A whole
Yeah, but not
whole
in the form
fucking
like
bitch.
Him as
still
a
getting
man.
Order. He didn't
still
even
Not
get
him as a
three-quarters.
man. Just
He said skip
Just-
whole shit.
What?
the features.
Fuck the assessment.
What?
This boy's crazy.
Y'all pointed out the past.
It's a workout.
I do get to like I didn't do none of that.
Yeah, you just did it.
Hey, I didn't do none of that. Right, so all of that. So all y'all memes of when he made that no look, hi, that was fine. Yeah, y'all get away with that.
That's who he is.
Soon as I do some shit,
That just seems.
I need to apologize.
Yeah, apologize to Sam.
James wasn't playing, Chris Paul would be like, hey, some good ass basketball he's playing at this age.
We say, take your ass home, man. Take your ass home, man. What are you doing? This is playing this game like this shit ain't real. 40, sit down. You got some other shit to do? All in, what's up?
At 40?
But it's not impressive.
It's not impressive.
No,
Who doing it though?
nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Because nobody wants to.
Nobody can.
Nobody wants to.
So
There's a negative 55 plus minus for the year.
What does that mean?
He's the only player on the All-NBA team with a negative plus minus
On this year's?
yeah.
Or just ever?
this year.
So what does that mean?
He didn't play very good all year.
So he shouldn't make it because of that?
But there's an interesting thing about this stat, though.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about it? When Chris Paul had those numbers,
Yeah.
there was a common denominator.
What's that?
Rudy Gobert. It was the Rudy Gobert-led
See,
Jazz.
man, there you go.
No,
Jay.
it's true though.
Come on,
It was the
man.
Rudy Gobert-led Jazz.
Stop
Tell
it.
him the truth.
Stop it.
Come on, man.
Oh, you telling the
truth. Come on, man.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we know that.
Guarantee, but he was not. He wasn't guarding Chris Paul.
It don't matter.
Come on,
they
stop
put him
it.
in every pick and roll.
And they probably won defense player that year, too.
They
Stop
did.
it. Stop
They
it.
put him in every pick and roll.
He was splitting time with DJ Augustine at this time. That's when I knew he wasn't no more. So I was like, damn, you splitting time with DJ Augustine? I think I had 28. I think he had like 9. And I said, this is when Tough Crowd came available. It was a tough night. He was like, yeah, I'm having a bad moment. Brandon, out of everybody that's talking, he talking the most, but like, he didn't really win at all. He was a loser his whole career. He was split.
I will dog your little ass. You know that.
We only played 3 times.
Okay, I'm talking about now.
I mean, I don't want to play you.
Okay, for that. Let's go in the bank account. I'm gonna pull out 100,000. You pull out 100,000. We play each other.
Let's go, BJ! Well, listen, I respect what you've done in your career. Congratulations. But if you average 35, if you average 37 in high school and then get to the league, you can average over 10.
12-year starter. Ain't no
That's
bench
some
players
snap.
over here. No bench players.
I'm talking about niggas. I'm talking about who actually really got buckets.
That wasn't my role.
I'm just talking to them.
That wasn't my role.
Okay, well then I'm not talking to the road niggas. I'm talking to them.
Right.
I'm talking to them. I'm talking not the road. I'm talking to them niggas.
How you talking to a nigga that was on the bench on the team I was on? Lou Will was on the bench for 2 teams that I was the start on.
Lou Will said he gave you 40.
And you believe that?
Wasn't this what they were complaining about? Wasn't this what NBA players were complaining about before all the NBA players became podcasters? Didn't LeBron make a statement about, oh, why do I want to be the face of the NBA? Why would somebody want to be the face of the NBA when all they do is get shit on by the announcers? Didn't Draymond Green make a stink about guys like Skip Bayless talking shit about the players? Didn't Gilbert Arenas just a few months ago go off talking about how Michael Jordan had it easy because in the 90s they used to glorify players and not talk about the bad about them? Wasn't everybody going off on Skip Bayless because he called Westbrook, called him out of his name? Now, in all the years I've watched NBA, in all the years I've seen analysts, podcasters, commentators, anything, I've never seen an NBA player or any player, as a matter of fact, disrespected like I just seen in this video. Never, ever, 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 ever. To be called that name, I've never seen it before. And this is by a former NBA player. So where is it going? And it's not only him who are displaying the lowest forms of professionalism that we've ever seen. Okay, because I see players coming on here and calling out other players, making fun of other players, who've done much more than they've done in a short period of time. Right? And just to show where this is all headed, where this is all going, this show, okay, is the best show in terms of ratings. It's the most watched show out there. Okay, it's more watched than Draymond. It's more watched than Art. It's more watched than PG. It's more watched than a lot of these guys. It's more watched than all of the other, NBA or current NBA podcasters, the new media. So this just proves to you what everybody wants. Okay, they don't want any journalism. They want the drama. They want to watch shows that are messy. Right? They're not here for players to be respected like how they were in the 90s, as per some people. Right? They want the exact opposite. The fans want that. And the players, obviously, they know what works. So this is what they're giving to the fans. So I don't want to hear anybody talk about, the analysts don't respect the players because they never played and all this. Right? Because the best show, the head of the best show just completely disrespected a current NBA star in a way that I've never seen ever on any broadcast. So that's about it. So until next time.